Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being with us once again as we provide you the updates on potential impacts of Hurricane Milton. I'd like to once again thank our Board of County Commissioners, who are joined here by our Chairman, Oliver Gilbert III, Commissioner Kevin Cabrera, Commissioner J.C. Bermudez. We're also joined by State Representative Alina Garcia, Community Council Board Member Dariel Fernandez, County Clerk and Comptroller Juan Fernandez Barquin, and Jackson Health CEO Carlos Magoya. And you may have noticed some very special guests from our USAR team, Fish, Saturn, Ruby, and Lexi. All right. Hurricane Milton remains a major Category 4 hurricane. As it heads towards landfall on the west coast of Florida, it is anticipated to be early tomorrow morning that it will make landfall. Our hearts and our prayers are with all of those on the west coast and in central Florida who remain in the path of this massive storm. Again, this is a major storm, and it is important that Miami-Dade also remains prepared as we anticipate impacts from the storm's outer bands. We remain under a tropical storm warning as well as a tornado watch. We are now anticipating less intense rainfall than previously, but we continue to prepare for likely tropical storm force winds as well as possible tornadoes. We have, in fact, seen some tornado activity already here in South Florida this morning. A tornado watch means you should stay alert and you should be ready to shelter. A tornado warning means you must take shelter immediately in a safe place. If you're driving, get off the road immediately. We encourage everyone to sign up for free emergency alerts via Miami-Dade alerts at miamidade.gov/emergency, so you can receive those alerts directly to your devices. Here at the Miami-Dade Emergency Operations Center, we will remain activated to ensure that our community is ready to respond should any conditions change. Essential county services, including water and sewer, transit, such as Metrorail, Metrobus, and Metromover, currently remain open. Our solid waste, trash, and recycling centers are open until 5:30 this evening, and there is no pickup today or tomorrow. So please store your garbage and recycling bins. All non-essential county government offices will be closed today, Wednesday, and tomorrow, Thursday, October 10th, including Zoo Miami, county marinas, and county libraries. Miami-Dade Public Schools are also closed today and tomorrow, and other schools as well. As we continue to closely monitor impacts over the coming days, we will keep the community updated on any other service changes, including to transit. This storm is a critical reminder to all of us of how important it is for all of our residents to remain prepared throughout hurricane season by ensuring that your hurricane kit is ready and that you have a hurricane plan in place for your family. Please visit miamidade.gov/Milton or download the Ready MDC app for more safety and hurricane preparedness information. And as we shared yesterday, we have announced voluntary evacuation of mobile home parks at E. Darwin Fuchs Pavilion at the fairgrounds. Our Parks Department also led a countywide distribution program of sandbags at 9 regional parks countywide, and we distributed over 70,000 sandbags to 15,000 families in need. All sites are now closed. I also want to give special thanks to the many residents and families who have volunteered to foster our county shelter animals. This was particularly heartwarming. All 150 plus animals that were previously housed at the Medley facility are now safely in foster homes. And our teams have been overjoyed by the number of residents who stepped up to take in our pets this week. And for anyone still looking to foster, please visit our Doral facility today before 7 p.m. There are still pets looking for good homes. Our airport, MIA, remains open and operating. Some airlines are beginning to cancel flights due to limited diversion options. We continue to encourage travelers flying to confirm your flight status before heading to the airport. Port Miami also remains closed to inbound vessels, and the tunnel is closed but port traffic can still access through the bridge. Yesterday, the U.S. Coast Guard locked down all drawbridges for boat traffic, and that will remain in effect through the end of the storm. So please continue to monitor local media and verified social media platforms, as we will continue to share important updates all week. We are so very fortunate here in Miami-Dade to have been spared the worst of Hurricane Milton. Our first responders from Miami-Dade Fire Rescue and their canines and our Miami-Dade Police Department are now preparing to deploy to support our neighbors across the state who will need our help in the days ahead. So thank you once again to all of the extraordinary department staff here at Emergency Management and all of the county staff across all of our departments and all of our partners who've worked together this week to prepare our residents. Y en español. El huracán Milton sigue una tormenta de categoría 4. Esperamos que llegue a la costa oeste entre las 3 y 4 de la mañana. Miami-Dade permanece bajo advertencia de tormenta tropical y alerta de tornado. Los impactos más probables en nuestra comunidad incluyen vientos de fuerza de tormenta tropical y posibles tornados. El Centro de Operaciones de Emergencia sigue en el nivel 2 de activación aquí. Hoy, servicios esenciales como el agua, el aeropuerto y transporte, buses Metrorail, Metromover, se mantienen abiertos. Los centros de recolección de basura y reciclado estarán abiertos hasta las 5:30 de esta tarde, pero no habrá recolección hoy ni mañana. Pero todos los servicios del condado no esenciales están cerrados hoy, miércoles y mañana jueves, incluyendo el zoológico, los parques y las bibliotecas. Ayer anunciamos una evacuación voluntaria de parques de casas móviles. Para más información, por favor, visiten miamidade.gov/diagonal Milton. Afortunadamente, Miami-Dade tiene la suerte de no sufrir lo peor del huracán Milton, y por eso nuestros equipos de bomberos y policía de Miami-Dade están preparando para ayudar a nuestros vecinos en los próximos días. Sin embargo, les recuerdo a todos los residentes que todos deben estar preparados. Para tips de seguridad y más otra información, visitan miamidade.gov/hurricane. Llaman a 311, que se mantendrá abierto hasta la medianoche hoy, y descarguen la aplicación Ready MDC en iPhone y Android. Muchas gracias. Y ahora nuestro jefe de la comisión, and now our chairman, Oliver Gilbert III.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you to all of the folks who are working here to get the county and this community prepared. Again, I would just encourage all of our residents to avoid complacency. Look, we know we might not get a lot of rain. That's what we're expecting right now. Storms are unpredictable, but we do know that we're going to get wind. So just by way of example, what I did was I went home and I moved all my plants. We have a nice little light barbecue grill. We put it up. We have a weight bench out there. We actually secured it, brought it into the living room. I make these points because I'm a regular person who lives in Miami-Dade County, and you all have these things around your house also. And so that plant that you've cared so much for, it's going to become a projectile if you get 39-mile-per-hour winds. It's going to hit your car, your neighbor's car. It's going to hit a window. Those weights, I know they seem heavy when we're working out, but they're going to be moved. That's what's going to happen. So when we say actually secure your house, look, we're doing what we can to secure the things in the county, but how safe we are as a community in large part will be determined about how well we follow these basic directions. If you don't have to be outside, don't be outside. I know that if you say, well, it's not raining, it's just a little wind, you'd be surprised how difficult it is for you to control your car when something is blowing through the air and hitting you on your windshield. If you have to be outside, fine. If you have to, but if not, stay inside. Stay inside. We get through this by being smart and staying together. Secure your property. Stay inside. And we come through this at the other end as safely as we can. With the understanding that as we come through this, there are folks to the north of us who's going to have it a lot worse. And so I know this mayor, I know this commission, I know this county. We're going to help them as much as we can because we know that we've been in positions that they're going to be in when we needed help. We will be there for them like people were there for us. Thank you all, and everybody's in my prayers.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And now we'll have Creole language interpretation. Lionel.
Thank you. Thank you. Bonjour tout le monde. Quand Miami-Dade, Kounia a attendre que Milton rive dans niveau 4 que lié Kounia et la privé dans la région dans la zone à 3h à 4h du matin. Et gagner possibilité pour capable gagner vent avec tornade. Nous demandons pour tout le monde faire attention avec ça. Et puis, service urgence là a été activé dans le niveau 2 jusqu'au NIA et même j'en l'étais hier. Service qui est essentiel, quand de l'eau, transport, aéroport, et service quand autobus, service quand métro rail, service quand métro mover, yo en service qu'on y a et a fonctionné, il aurait été ouvert pour tout le monde. Collection, ramassage fatra et qui gagne Santio a ouvert jusqu'à 5h de l'après-midi, 5h30 de l'après-midi jeudi. Service qui pas essentiel il a été fermé et service a fermé et jeudi et demain service Kankou bibliothèque Kankou Zoo Miami par exemple. Il a noté annoncé que gagne des centres d'évacuation qui ouverts pour monde qui a vivre dans maison mobile. Nous demandons pour moun sa yo si vous avez besoin de plus d'informations, allez dans miamidade.gov/Milton. Et nous demandons tous les résidents autour pour faire attention et puis pour gagner bonne information. Si vous avez besoin de plus d'informations, vous pouvez aller dans miamidade.gov/hurricane ou bien vous êtes capable de faire 311 pour capable gagner information. Et dernier bagage vous pouvez faire, c'est utiliser le téléphone Android ou bien avec toute l'autre compagnie qui baille téléchargement pour appareil mobile. Pour être capable de télécharger Ready Miami-Dade. Merci.
Merci. Very good. Thank you. So now, questions.
¿Cuántas personas están en este momento ya en el refugio, alcaldesa?
Pete, you can answer. Thank you. You could say in English and in Spanish.
No hemos tenido mucha gente, nada más solamente 9 personas hasta ahora. She asked how many people have been in at the shelters.
We're up to 18.
Oh, we're up to 18, so I've been corrected. Thank you. 18.
Una pregunta, me han preguntado en redes sociales, personas que están evacuando desde las áreas, ¿estamos nosotros en capacidad de pronto de recibir a las personas que están evacuando del norte para acá?
You want me to answer?
Yes.
Okay, lo que hemos hecho, estamos trabajando con la división de Emergency Management del Estado y le hemos dicho que nosotros estamos preparados. Cuando el huracán pase por aquí, le podemos asistir en eso, las personas que van a evacuar para acá. Pero no hemos hecho la decisión completamente todavía porque tenemos que explicar la logística y esas cosas. She asked about if we're ready to assist the evacuees from the northern parts or the impacted parts of the state, and we've proffered, and we've been working with the Division of Emergency Management to create a plan, and we've proffered one of our facilities to be able to assist with the evacuees.
Any other questions? Okay, now we're going to explain some further opportunities.
Thank you, everyone. So we have our user member staging in the back at the training center, as well as trucks from FarmShare that are ready to deploy some supplies and some food for the affected areas starting tomorrow. So we invite all the members of the media to go out through that area. We're going to have members of our team guide you. You can bring your cars all the way back to the training center. And for the mayor, the elected officials, and county staff, we're going to head over this way, and we'll all meet in the back.
We'll be walking.
Yes.
We'll be walking. Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.